Good morning, noon, or night. My name is Jet, and welcome to my channel, JITV, Jet in the Valley. So this one was a thought that I had where I understand that witchcraft is natural, okay, to a degree. Give me a second here. It's for an example of thought form energies and word curses, and it is basically witchcraft is the nature of reality. Witchcraft utilizes what the real nature of reality actually is, okay, such as word curses. If you say something to somebody enough times, that starts to affect them and they can believe what you're saying. If you tell a little kid there's a disease, but you tell a little kid they're sick, right? The little kid's not sick, but you keep telling them, oh, you're sick, and the little kid really thinks that they're sick, and they can actually start acting sick even though nothing's wrong with them. It's a type of a word curse that's put on you. So witchcraft is when people do this intentionally. They use the rules of the nature of reality with intention, a selfish intention, to try and get what they want. So TV uses this, media uses this, all of these different things, they use this. This is a form of what you would call witchcraft, but it's natural, right? It's natural. It's the rules of the nature of reality. Many times it's not like sprinkling ingredients in a dish and lighting things on fire or whatever. It's literally, they would also call it dark psychology. It's mind screwing someone. It's understanding human nature and the laws of, the earth that we live in, and using that to manipulate people and to get what you want. It's a selfish thing to do, right? Because you're not caring about the other person or any other thing. You're caring about whatever you're desiring, or whatever you think that you desire, or if you're doing it for hire, you're doing it for other people, whatever they desire. So that is against mind manipulation. Any kind of manipulation, any word curses, anything like that we could call witchcraft, right, is against the Most High God, right? It's against the Most High God, who is love, okay? We're not supposed to do that, right? But my mom always made fun of me because I said most of my life was just on accident. I would say, oh, I did this on accident. I got married on accident. I mean, like really pretty big things, and I'd say that I did it on accident, right? So this is what I meant when I was saying witchcraft is kind of natural to a degree. So many of us are going around your whole life, basically, not aware of many of the things that I said, not aware of the Most High God, not aware of the understanding, the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ. If you have not come to that, you're just walking around doing whatever everybody else is doing and watching movies and TV and all this different stuff. Well, we are susceptible to the powers and principalities when we are not walking with Christ, when we are not, before we are what they would say born again, okay? Our mind and our body are in this fallen, less than perfect condition, right? And many times parents do this to their children. They put word curses on their children. They speak bad and negative stuff to their children, and then that comes true for their children. So this is a form of witchcraft. So if you have not come to the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ and studied to show yourself approved, then you could be accidentally witchcrafting your children and mind screwing them and mentally, emotionally, spiritually damaging them in selfish ways because your lack of knowledge and because of your ignorance, okay? We are all held accountable for our own actions. We're supposed to, the Most High God is coming to everybody who loves love, who understands love, to try and knock at the door and tell us and show us and give us the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ, because it's God's will that everybody in a body would accept the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ. But we know that that is against free will. Everybody has free will. And many people, they will not accept the gift. They want to be prideful and arrogant and self-entitled and all of these things. They think that they're really a self, right? Their mortal little avatar they think is really something. And Ecclesiastes says it very well when it says, but we are but a vapor, right? And not in a depressing, sad way, but that's just, this is just temporary, okay? What's coming after this is not temporary. It's going to be eternal. So we want to focus on what's eternal and everlasting, not the other stuff, right? So that was my thought. And if you have not come to the saving knowledge, then the powers and principalities can manipulate your mind and cause you to, and use you to put word curses and witchcraft and dark psychology against other people. And now that you know this, you may recognize times you've done it in your own life. Okay, if you've not come to the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ and God is love, and really understand that and start living your life like that, and say yes to the new spirit, then Satan uses people who have not done that yet. And you can look back in your own life and you may recognize sometimes when you've been used by the enemy. So I was in the United States Air Force. I graduated a year early from high school, and I joined when I was 17 years old. So that would have been 2003. And there was a girl that had gotten stationed there, and her father was a preacher, and she'd never drank before. And I mean, I was drinking since I was 12. So got her drunk on gin and Sprites, right? And it didn't take much. She was wasted, and she slept out in the smoke pit. She passed out there, and just left her out there. And I think about that, not often all the time, but yeah, I was definitely being used by the enemy in that situation, right? But understanding and knowing that the Most High God will take everything bad. I've repented. I've said sorry. I've tried to change my actions and to function from love and to share my knowledge and my understanding of things. He'll use everything. He'll use that girl's experience for good for her. Okay, so that will be all of these things. It's the coat of many colors. God will take all the terrible, awful, bad things and mistakes or whatever, and he'll start sewing you a beautiful new coat out of all these little tattered little pieces. And only the Most High God can do that. So witchcraft on accident, it's basically what it is. Word curses on accident. We have to become aware of our words. Our tongue is that's a brand new song. He says our tongue is a rudder that steers the whole ship, right? So your words are more important than anybody could ever even think. That whole sticks and stones may break your bones is a lie. Sticks and stones, words will hurt you. Words can curse you. Words can do things that we don't even understand. That is what I'm saying. It's a type of witchcraft, dark psychology, and we need to become aware of it so that we can stop doing it to people on accident, okay? And only use our words to lift people up. And if we don't have anything nice to say, if you don't have anything loving to say, then don't say it at all. And correcting someone is loving. If someone's really messing up, correcting them is loving. We need to understand what is loving and what is not loving, okay? It's not loving to be an enabler. We're not supposed to enable people. So with that, like, share, and subscribe, and much love. Many thanks, and thank you. Love you.